we're talking, all very pleasant, and I said I live here and I live in Texas, and I said I'm pleased I am to be here and stuff, and they said, oh well, we want to go where you're going. And I'm like, what?
Or where you're from?
Well, sorry, we want to go. It's funny that you want to be here, but we want to be where you're from. I went, well, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there because it's falling apart. I go,
it's falling apart.
It's falling apart. They're arresting people for things that, if you post something not inflammatory, but something that they tend to just don't agree with, they can spin it however they want. She goes, well, that's what's going on here. And I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
And they went, yeah, well, look at the current president. He's just sending people out to hurt people. And I again I had to remain calm.
Yeah, because you didn't want to start a
but it was
argument.
It was more of like the whole. But that's what they said. The president is sending people out to hurt people.
Yeah,
and I went. Oh, I have to disagree with you there. And obviously, smiling, being all passive, I said President Trump is sending federal agents out to remove criminals.
Yeah.
And they went, what? And to be fair, they were receptive. But I was saying, he's sending people out, he's sending federal agents out to remove criminals. I said, hey, make no bones about it. I said, right now they're targeting, not only they're here illegally, but they are criminals. They're the worst of the worst, and that's who they're grabbing.
Yeah.
But rest assured, I'm sure once we're done with the people who are committing crime, then we'll get the other people who are actually still committing crime by being here illegally.
Yeah.
I said, and they were immigrants. And I said, it must have cost you a lot of money, time and money to get here. Wouldn't you feel a bit upset if they said, oh, we're just going to do an amnesty and it's water under the bridge, you can all become Americans? You'd be like, well, what did I do all that for? And they went, oh, it's a fair point.
Yeah.
And like I said, they were really nice people, but it was like a wake up to them, because they're just like whatever they're watching on TV, probably MSNBC or something like that, or the president's just sending people out to hurt people.
Yeah.
Like
somebody told them to believe that.
Yeah.
They didn't arrive at that conclusion on their own. Like I said, I think part of that is just because where people get their information from can sway their opinion, rather than if you're just you collect factual information and then you use that information, you think through stuff and you come to your own conclusions that you arrived at based on factual information. Yeah. And that critical thinking piece is something that we desperately need.
Well, it's like when people say to me, people close to me who are, oh yeah, but he's separating families when they're getting arrested. And I'm going, yes, that's because they're criminals.